By the end of this video, I'm going to share with you why we manifest through our bodies and our subconscious mind in a way to connect with God. So make sure you stick around. Mind over body, God overall. I'm about to get this exercise in. It's habitual now. I've been doing it for well over 2 decades. So, you, you must know that this is habitual. And it doesn't just have to be physical exercise, it's just as much meditation and prayer as well. Because when we're able to put the mind at ease and have it go blank, it's much easier to listen and be able to emit the frequency that we need in order to connect with God. And I love being in the flow state. For those that don't know what the flow state, I highly recommend um, the book Ikigai. That's one. And then I forget the other one. I gotta brush back up on my books, obviously. But really hone in on this, really get in tune once you're in that flow state and just be in that moment. If you're an artist, you understand what this is like. If you're someone that is in sport such as baseball, football, basketball, tennis, anything that requires you to really just be high focused, almost to the point where you're so high focused that you just kind of lose yourself, especially if you've been doing it for a while and you're not brand new to this. Like you've been doing it for decades and you put your 10,000 hours in, this is going to be something that you do. But the way that you do this is you just do it on a routine basis. Start with just a day if you have to, a day a week. 2 days a week, 3 days a week, increase the frequency as you go. I recommend increasing the frequency in patterns of 3, 6, 9, then 12 months. Just go quarterly each time if you can, if you're really brand new to this. But as you get a hang of it, then you'll start tracking how many years you've been doing it. What have you been doing throughout those years? How do you feel when you're doing what you do? And eventually you'll be able to use this as momentum and energy that you've built up in your body that you can then exert to things that you do when you're at peace or when you're just resting. And that is your work. That is your work to society, humanity at a greater scale. So, really use your body on a deeper level, not just to physically work out. Like it's great we can move things with our bodies, but know that we can tap into that same energy that we're using when we're working out into the things that we craft with our hands, with our words, with our hearts, with our minds, because we are intelligent beings just as much as our fathers, but our mothers, but way, way, way higher. Because you must know that as we give off our offspring, if you have kids, we aspire, at least as a parent, my intention is to have my son, my child, be a better version of me, a better version of themselves, actually. Because I feel like a lot of parents, I read this book called, it's about parenting. I'll put all the books I'm talking about in the comments below. Hey, what's going on, Bobber? Big shout out to everybody tuning in live. But it's easy to put our ego into our children. And it's, if you're a parent, you must know. But just know that they're their own individual, just as much as we are. But all we can do as parents is just lead by example. So make sure you move your body, connect with God on a bigger level. It's going to be something where your ego must die. Your ego must not be your ego's your amigo if you're dancing with this material reality and you want to bring something up here in this reality. It's kind of like a dark side in a way. Dark, you have your dark and light side of your being, of your ego as well. So I can go over that on a different video, but I wanted to share with you like the power of exercise and how I use it, how I use my body and tap in with that same habitual performance because it is a habit. Once you have it as a habit, you can grab it with your physical hands. Thanks for watching, y'all.